Pay attention. There is a person here speaking.
2, 3 different.
Hold on. Anna of the House Kasparian, last of her name, she has put out a video where she did some work on Saturday. She did some journalisming. She wasn't really through hair and makeup. She kind of just like got out of bed and was like, I've got to rise to the occasion because something historical happened. She put out a video. It has 250,000 views in a day. She streamed it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Okay. Video, federal agents kill again in Minneapolis. And there's an arrow pointing to this dude's ass crack. Feds kill again. That's the headline. Okay. Wow. Her take, her analysis is going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. She goes after our boy Sean Fitzgerald, Irish and Puerto Rican. And the degree I like him is the degree to which he is Irish. No, he's fine. He's totally right on this case. He's totally right in critiquing Anna Kasparian. This is the video he just did, Jill, where he calls her out. Why? Because she's hyperbolic. Well, let me explain to you what that means. She is a hysterical witch. All right? So she is, it is actually psychologically ridiculous what she is doing. And it's not just her, it's all the people on the left. So to inflate, speaking of inflating, Jesus Christ, to inflate meaning and purpose in your life, to inflate the grandiosity, if that were to be a word, it's close to a word, of your role in fighting something bigger than yourself, something historical, something of great value objectively, you will simply lie about the thing. So inflate it, make it more important than it is. Now, you are lying, so it is a lie. But literally, don't let that stop you. Lie. Continue to lie. So, the shit happening in Minneapolis, it is like, and I'm not even kidding you, the Nazis. So, they proudly stroll into Godwin's Law, like unironically just are living the cliche, and they're saying, these guys are the brown shirts. Now, I'm not sure if you know what the brown shirts were, but it's ridiculous. These are the guys in the 20s and early 30s that were working with the Nazi party in Germany and, roughing people up and running interference. The brown shirts are kind of like these protesters in Minneapolis. That's kind of what they were about. But they got replaced and pushed out of power by Hitler and his Gestapo. Now, it's interesting that, like, the Gestapo and the brown shirts are not, like, buddies. But it doesn't matter. They get conflated into one thing, and they will call the ICE agents Gestapo or the brown shirts. Or the Nazis. It's different degrees of hyperbole and insanity. All of it's totally not justified at all. It's all pure insanity, and we're going to expose it. But first, here's what Sean said.
No, he's a fascist. Okay, the ICE agents are the brown shirts. So at this point, he's a fascist. What's being carried out is indicative of a fascist regime.
I said the word fascist. I said the word fascist 3 times. Fascism. Fash. I'm against fascism. And they're the brown shirts. So it's all Nazi coded. It's just like, my enemies are so great because that makes me greater for defeating my enemies who I just pretended are super bad. Okay.
All right, we got into that debate. I said he's authoritarian, but I wouldn't call him a fascist because he's not a guy who's driven by ideology. He's not driven by the ideology of fascism. No, this is fascism. Trump bad. Trump bad. Trump bad.
So I've given Anna Kasparian a lot of credit over the past couple of years for actually changing up some of her habits while she's reporting, correcting badly reported stories like the Kyle Rittenhouse case, which she now admits she was absolutely wrong about for a full year after the case happened, despite the fact that the entire incident was caught on video. And of course, she's changed her position when being encountered with new information on crime, homelessness, and a whole host of other issues that I think are genuinely good for society, because it's good to see people who are on the other side of you not be liars, not be disingenuous, not be trapped in the bubble, and actually willing to engage with information that conflicts with their preconceived notions.
Wait, hold on. He just said something that was really key. He always goes fast. I need to pause here and let you know the huge difference between him and Anna, between people like me and him and a lot of other people. He cares about what is true. So he cares about facts. And if you lie, well, that's worthless and bad because you're not reflecting reality, so we're not really talking about anything. We're living in a fiction that you created because you're either stupid, ignorant, or malicious and evil and are simply lying about something. So let me just run that back, because Anna does not agree with this.
Side of you, not be liars, not be disingenuous.
Yeah, don't be disingenuous. Don't call them brown shirts. They're not brown shirts. Don't lie. In other words, Anna said that there were 4 shots fired. There were 3 shots fired with Renee Good. Now, Sean points that out to her. Anna doesn't care. Doesn't care that she's factually just wrong and she's reporting on a lie, because it leads to her greater goal, which is, look, I'm just trying to smear this dude because I'm trying to paint him as a Nazi so that, and here's the real finish line, I am amazing because I fight Nazis. I'm better than you. Okay, that's why she's remembered for that little moment where she broke the fourth wall and says, I'm much better than you. Now, in direct response to this, Sean called her out. He might have DM'd her this too, but he's like, I'm making a video about how you are wrong about there being 4 shots fired. Now, let's smash cut to Anna and her 250,000 viewed video.
All right, everyone. So stream is live, and I'm going to do something I don't typically do, which is report some of the breaking news that's occurring out of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, shut up. Anna, you're like in your bathroom. I'm reporting breaking news. Yeah, where else would we find this breaking news, Anna? It's on literally every outlet, every social media. It's literally everywhere. We don't need you for this. Now, we do request that you analyze this and bring something to the table other than your lies and misinformation and hyperbolic insanity, but we can't get that. So instead, she addresses Sean here. Watch.
And I don't want to live in a country where half the country is rooting for the slaughter.
They're here to slaughter you. They slaughter you.
But I do want you to watch the whole thing. For a million years, celebrate something like this or provide cover for.
Ew, do you see this? Look at that.
An authoritarian government. 1 million years, celebrate something like this or provide cover.
Ew, look at the saliva. Look at that. Stalagmite of spit. Why? And now you can see how goofy the nostrils are. Her nostrils look like a Picasso painting. Okay, there's no symmetry. Look at the shape and angle of this nostril. Now look at this one. Are you visually aware of your surroundings? This is a clown mirror. This is like a hatchet job, Anna.
Pretty clear at this point. This goes well beyond it, and it's not even about hurting people who hit her in her breast, right? One of the bullets. So instead of discredit, out and said,
oh, here we go.
You know, when it came to the Renee Good story,
a friend of mine.
It's amazing to me because someone reached out and said,
he's a friend of yours. You had dinner with him the other day. Wait. Okay, someone reached out. Sean reached out, a concerned citizen. He's part Puerto Rican. I don't know if maybe we should deport him. I don't know if he has papers, but okay, he's part Irish. We'll keep half of him here. Sean is saying, you're wrong. Now, Anna, in response to being wrong, let's hear how she handles it. I mean, she is a news reporter, right? Wink, wink, right? This is breaking news. Anna Kasparian out to 250,000 people. I want to be right about the shit I'm reporting on, right?
Oh, you said she was shot 4 times. It was actually 3 times. Almost to like discredit.
It is completely discrediting you. Yes, you're wrong. And it does matter, 4 versus 3. I mean, what else doesn't matter? Did he shoot at all? Was it, yes, he shot. No, he didn't shoot. I don't know. These facts, these pesky facts. Yes, you made the entire point to say the autopsy report came out and there's 4 shots. Like, this is brazenly wrong, Anna. So, like, the whole premise of your video was just fucking idiotically wrong. And you're basing it off, look, there was a wound in her arm and in her breast. Well, the bullet went through her arm. So it's not a new bullet. So, like, someone pointing that out to you and, like, a colleague of yours, essentially, a content creator saying, hey, by the way, you're a fucking idiot. He said it more polite than that because he wants to BFF the bitch. But, like, her response is like, he corrected me as if to say, what? Now, this is a lie, but go ahead. As if to say what?
Almost to like discredit the entire story.
It's to discredit you and your fact checking and your adherence to being accurate. Like, clearly you don't care. Like, you don't care if you lie or if you misreport. I mean, it's like there's no shame whatsoever. It's unbelievable. And she's putting the aspersion, she's saying there's something wrong with Sean. And here's what I think Sean is doing by saying, hey, there was 3 shots, not 4. To discredit the whole thing? What? No, he's saying factually, the point of emphasis of your video was to highlight there were 4 shots. And he's saying you're totally wrong. That doesn't discredit the whole story. He's aware there's a shooting, a death. He covered it.
But, okay, so one of the bullets grazed her arm.
Yes.
And then hit her in her breast.
Right. So the whole point of your last video, which you haven't taken down, which you have not offered a retraction, you're still not even admitting you're wrong. You're just saying, fuck the guy who pointed out that I was wrong.
Right, one of the bullets. So instead of 4 shots, it's actually 3 shots.
Right, it's a big difference.
To witness the rest of this video, sign up at censored.tv. Be sure to use the coupon code RUE to get 20% off. Or you can head over to subscribestar.com/atheism and join up to receive every full-length new video Devon makes. It barely costs anything to sign up. You know he deserves your support, and you deserve to be entertained by every new video AIU creates. So become a flying monkey and let's go.